If you are trying to smooth out your smile lines by massaging the actual wrinkle, you are wasting your time. The crease you see isn't an aging problem, it's a structural traffic jam. When the deep muscles along the sides of your nose collapse and shorten, they act like a physical wall, trapping fluid right above your mouth and making your face look heavy and tired. Today, we aren't doing a superficial skin massage. We are going bone deep with a 3-step myofascial release to unlock the tissue, drain the fluid, and flatten those lines from the inside out. Before we begin, let's feel what's happening under the skin. Take your index fingers and press them gently but firmly into the notches right next to the wings of your nose. There is no need to scrunch your nose or flare your nostrils as I do here. Simply press down and feel the tissue. For many of us, this spot feels incredibly tight, tender, or even like a hard, deep knot. This is the base of your levator muscle. When it shortens from chronic tension, it creates a physical ledge that forces your skin to fold. Let's unlock this entire line right now. Step 1. Deep levator muscle elongation. We start with deep fascial decompression. Place your index finger near the inner corner of your eye and secure the tissue. Place the finger of your other hand right below it, anchor down, and slowly slide the lower finger down along the side of your nose with firm, deep pressure. By stabilizing the top point, we are utilizing a myofascial stretching technique to literally iron out and lengthen the shortened muscle fibers. Once you reach the notch at the wing of your nose, pause. Now use both fingers to gently stretch the tissue outward in opposite directions. This provides a deep release to the tendon center, which acts as the main anchor of the nasolabial fold, pinning it to the skull. Stay here, breathe, and signal the muscle to let go. Now let's mirror this exact movement on the other side. Anchor your index finger near the inner corner of your eye to stabilize the origin. Place your other finger right beneath it. Sink in deep and begin a slow, firm glide straight down the side of the nose. Take your time. If you move too fast, the fascia will resist. We want to give the deep tissue enough time to warm up and melt under the pressure. As you reach the notch at the wing of your nose, hold your position. Gently pull the tissue outward in opposite directions, decompressing the tendon center. Hold this tension. Let's do a second set to deepen the result and melt away any remaining spasm. Important notes: do not press too hard on your face. We work through fascia. Fascia is the connective tissue that covers our muscles. Under sharp and heavy pressure, it instinctively contracts and locks up to protect the structure. The slower, the better. If you perform the movements quickly, you will simply stretch and injure the upper layer of the skin, triggering new creases. Muscles release slowly. Give your fingers time to sink through the skin down to the bone and glide through the tissue. Mindful contact, biofeedback. Immerse your focus directly into the point where your fingers are placed. Visualize how a tight, tense muscle under pressure transforms into soft, elastic tissue. This helps the nervous system release the muscles much faster. Step 2. Bone Deep Trigger Point Release. Now we target the bony structures where these tight muscles attach to break the fluid blockage. Take the knuckle of your finger and place it just below the inner corner of your eye. Slide the knuckle firmly down along the nose and then guide it directly under your upper jawbone. Move outward until you are roughly under the center of your pupil. You will likely feel a tender spot here. This is a primary trigger point where deep muscle tension locks up. Hold your knuckle statically on this point for a few seconds, melting into the tissue. This ischemic compression forces the deep muscle spasm to completely release. Next, move the knuckle a little further along under the bone. Pause and hold, and then move even further outward, passing the upper jaw and moving across the cheekbone. Repeat the exact same sequence on the other side. Place your knuckle below the inner corner of your eye. Glide down along the nose and hook directly beneath your upper jawbone. As you find that tender trigger point, take a quick scan of your body. Keep your face completely passive. Make sure you aren't clenching your jaw, pursing your lips, or furrowing your brow. Keep your pressure moderate, never push into sharp pain, and let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Here's what's happening beneath your skin. This area right under the cheekbone is a major anatomical hub where at least 4 key facial muscles overlap and attach directly to the bone, including the levator muscles and the zygomaticus major and minor. When these attachment points become tight and glued together, they trap fluid like a dam. By applying static, gentle pressure, we are physically unsticking these muscular layers from the bone, immediately releasing the tension and opening up the natural lymphatic drainage pathways. Step 3. Advanced lymphatic drainage flush. Finally, we must flush all the released fluid out of the face. To maximize the drainage, gently tilt your head to the side. Using your hands, perform soft sweeping strokes from the top of the neck straight down toward your collarbones. Tilting the head is a crucial anatomical hack. It stretches the surface tissues and opens up the deep cervical lymph channels, making the manual drainage twice as effective. Without this step, the mobilized fluid will simply pull back into the face. Unlike circulatory system, which has the heart to pump blood, lymphatic system has no internal pump. It relies entirely on gentle muscle contraction, breathing, and light external manual pressure to move fluid. At the same time, the lymphatic vessels sit very close to the surface of the skin. If you press too hard here, you will actually collapse these delicate channels, blocking the fluid instead of moving it. The pressure should be extremely light. As you stroke downward, visualize all the stagnant fluid, metabolic waste, and puffiness being smoothly swept down toward the venous angles near your collarbones, where your body naturally filters it out. Look at your reflection. The heavy shadow above your mouth could look significantly softer and flatter because we actually lengthened the tissue and cleared the fluid dam. But remember, this is just one single muscle. There are over 40 muscles in your face, and they are all interconnected. To get a truly dramatic, lasting lift, you cannot just work on one area. You need to target the entire face and neck as a complete system. I have a whole library of deep, full face routines here on my channel that cover exactly how to do this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can build your perfect daily routine. And give this video a thumbs up if you can feel that instant physical lightness. Explore the rest of my videos next. Keep glowing, and I'll see you in the next routine.